And here I was, thinking I wouldn't have any trailer talks for the near future. After the world imploded this time last year, and turned releases for everything in the arts into a game of 52 pickup. But here we are, and I just have one question. Why? Why is this a thing? I mean, yes, the original film is celebrating its 60th anniversary this year, and Disney would want something out to get that film in the public consciousness to drive up merchandise sales. And yeah, I won't deny I'm checking out some of that merchandise because 101 Dalmatians is my second favorite film in the Disney animated canon. I get that. And desecrating their animated films with live-action remakes that make billions of dollars and leave no cultural impact has been Disney's thing lately. Got that too. But 101 Dalmatians already has a live-action counterpart, and is the only movie out of this trend that I enjoy and will even call good. Granted, part of that is probably nostalgia, but I like that the 1996 film changed Roger's career to something more modern for the time period. It gave Anita a job, which I think gave her a better tie to Cruella than just being old schoolmates. At least in the days before high school really didn't end. And of course, Glenn Close was iconic in the role. And more to the point, evil. Possibly even more so than her animated self, because we actually see her succeed in committing theft of an animal and skinning it. Heck, it even gave her a reason for taking puppies for her coat as opposed to adult dogs, because the puppies have softer fur. So why this? Why, when you already have an iconic go-to in animation and live action already, are we now seemingly getting this Harley Quinn Joker-esque bad guy, but for society and the actions of the world take on the character? I mean, with the Who's Sorry Now lyrics and her ruining a fashion show, I assume that's what we're going for here, and in that case, you know who's sorry? I am. Because no, this is not how Disney villains work. I mean, Disney does remember that we like the classic villains because they're fun to hate, right? I would assume so. They made a whole after-hours event over them. Sure, you can paint your story in shades of gray, and at least they did that with the logo, so the cinematography has a hope of being stylized, so at least there's that. But these remakes are not about exploring an old work with a modern frame of reference, or reimagining the original source material of the work in a new way, except maybe that one. These are shallow recreations of what we already have to put millennial butts in seats for the 30-year resurgence cycle. It's about money, plain and simple. So no, I'm not expecting Disney to give subtle depth to a character, as said right there in her name, is cruel. So this woman hear me roar a empowerment thing that they apparently have in this trailer, I just... No! Cruella is an heiress who has never wanted for anything, hence why she can't stand being told no. I mean, if you wanted to go that route and tie it to 101 Dalmatians specifically, why wouldn't you go with Anita? Seriously, you keep Cruella as her usual cutthroat self to get ahead in the fashion industry, and have Anita with the classic struggle of not wanting to sell out her values in order to get ahead. And hey, look, there could even be some commentary on the Hollywood system in there. Also, since in the 1996 film, Nanny is referenced as being Anita's childhood nanny, there could be the concept of Anita breaking away from the world she was born into, which seems to be happening here with the burning of DeVille Manor, maybe? And with Anita, there could be some talk about privilege and class structure, perhaps, especially if you made it a period piece, as the animated film now is. Take elements from the 1996 film, take elements from the animated film, and make it into something new. You know, have the score use a lot of piano to hint at Roger coming later, while still keeping that career that Anita had in the 1996 version, and then have it end with her probably starting on that career with her new puppy Perdita. Voila! All the iconography and the Easter eggs us phantom gremlins love to pick apart, while Cruella still gets to be her if she doesn't scare you no evil thing will self. But no, instead we have this odd villain but not really look to chase the trends of others. Remember when Disney used to set trends? And we have this anti-hero look on a character that can't pull it off. Ursula or Medusa you might be able to do this with, Dr. Facilier certainly, but not a woman whose only motivation was to have a coat made out of puppy skins for her own vanity. So yeah, I am not excited for this at all, and I don't know why it needs to exist in this form. Again, we already have a successful animated film, and we already had a well-made live-action film. So why do we need more? Honestly, I want Disney to stop trying to reinvent the wheel with their old catalog for cash. These classics are classics for a reason, and if you want to subvert stuff, well, I'd have more faith in it if this wasn't the company that takes superficial jabs at their princess formula while still marketing that formula relentlessly. Ugh. Okay, those were my thoughts on the Cruella trailer. If you liked them, please stick around for more stuff, and I'll see you next time for a hopefully less frustrating video.
Thank you. Now go, stand somewhere till I need you.